So what is up, everyone? Today is Wednesday, June 17th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I'll always do. So coming into the session right now, I honestly want to say I'm leaning kind of bearish. Like there is an S&T with Asia low that's kind of like holding for this current moment in time. If I had to guess, I feel like open's gonna manipulate up and we're gonna continue down. I mean, starting from like the higher time frame though. Let me get rid of this volume profile. So obviously we're moving bullish. Morning Uber, how are you? But what is this RAM drawing I have over here? We're moving bullish. I feel like we're having a pullback in bullish structure. I have so many RAM drawings here. Forgot to delete these. Morning Outer CT, how are you? Morning Matthew. How are you guys doing? But honestly though, I think before we go any higher, I think one of these indexes really has to like mitigate some of this new week opening gap. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm bullish. The only reason I'm bearish today though, I feel like, is just like this gap just has to get filled. Like statistically, like how often do we leave a new week opening gap like this? Like, not very often. So doing good. How about you? I'm chilling. Could be better, could be worse. Morning Kalish, how are you, bro? Yeah, but I'm definitely leaning bearish. I feel like I'd have to really see some like clear in my face like bullish structure for me to take longs. But especially too, I feel like if we invalidate the SMT, I mean the bottom SMT is a bullish like sign, but I think in my head, I really do think that I'm gonna fade it, as in like think it's not gonna like hold, if that makes sense. Like, I marked it out in case it does continue to hold. I'll keep it in mind. But, like, for example, though, honestly, I think if this SMT breaks too, like, there'd be no, like, there's nothing in my mind saying we're not going to rebalance that new week opening gap at that point. You said I'd like to see London higher. Yeah, because I marked out before I came on stream too. I marked out there's like this unfilled 1 hour gap up here. Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised maybe if we even come up there, if we want to go higher than London highs, tap into the hourly gap. Then people are like, oh, we're breaking out bullish. We're going all-time highs. Then new week opening gap. But we'll see. I definitely want to see how the open prints. Oh, and one thing to keep in mind, I want to double check to make sure this is still on Forex Factory. Yes. So Donald Trump is speaking at 9:30, which is like, bro picked the worst time ever to speak. No, not this window. Like this is Forex Factory. Yeah, so we have President Trump speaking at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, market open. And on top of that, there's also FOMC at 2 p.m. So, like, I feel like the AM sessions before FOMC aren't the best to begin with. So I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. I'm really not trying to be, like, crazy risk on today, if that makes sense. But we'll see. You said, actually, I'm not 100%... SMT always fail. I mean, yeah, that is part of the thing with SMTs. I feel like you in theory, you could draw an SMT anywhere. Like SMTs appear literally everywhere. I feel like it's the ones you look at though. Like, I feel like if it's like a higher time frame SMT or it's like a session SMT, they hold like higher power, or like an SMT with previous day lower high. But if it's just some random ass SMT, like it doesn't necessarily mean anything. They can turn into noise. And I feel like you also gotta align them with your bias too. Like in this case, I'm literally drawing out this SMT, and you asked me about it, and I'm like, nah, honestly, it's probably not gonna mean shit. But I just mark it so I don't forget it. What's up, Cypher? Bro made it with 17 seconds to spare. So what's up, everyone? I'm chilling. How about you, bro? I'm trying to think. Is this an intro to a song, or is this just an ass song? Oh no, I think this was the song that I always say I hate. Oh yeah, wait, I'm gonna fast forward. The song's probably so ass, right? Oh yeah. I gotta... Is there a way to like make me never hear this song again? Hey, AI assistant, there's a song in my Spotify playlist called Dopamine from Stream Beats by Harris Keller. Can you remind me to get rid of that later? We have 9:30 open though. So I'm good, man, just chilling. That's good. Glad to hear that. So we do have 9:30 open now, though. I said disco boom. Yeah, I feel like I made that like I call it like a safe playlist where I know there's no shit music in it. But I don't know why I wanted house music today because they have a separate house music playlist. But I haven't filtered through that playlist the shit music. If that makes sense. Oh, copyright free music. I'm at the point where, like, I wonder at what point it makes sense for me to pay for, like, licenses to, like, certain things. I don't know. I feel like I'd be obsessing. I'd be listening to music so much in my free time, though. Said ready to progress on this eval. I'm trying to pass by Tuesday. That's what's up, bro. I mean, I don't recommend setting time limits on passing, so I feel like the market doesn't care about your eval, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, if there's shit sessions, you don't want to force anything. But if it's a rebill or something, no, it's totally different. Ignore what I just said. Said price hit my TP before market open. That's what's up, 24D. I'm happy for you. Is there an SMT at the high? There is technically an SMT. I feel like I'm looking for it though, if that makes sense. I feel like this is like, I feel like the better SMTs are one that like stand out to me where I'm like, oh yeah, it's a clear SMT. And like, the one I'm drawing right now isn't crazy clear. Right? Because it's, yeah. I feel like it's more like if you look at ES, we never took out this high inside this 15-minute gap up here. But technically NQ took out the same high inside this 15-minute gap and is reacting very strongly off of it. I mean, like, this SMT at the top kind of aligns with my bias, if that makes sense. Because the SMT at the bottom, I'm expecting to just get ran through. In terms of actual entries for me, though, like, if we keep dumping, if we create, like, a 5 or a 15-minute gap and give me some form of pullback, I can take, like, a continuation out of there. I would take that. But I think I said this, I might have said this yesterday when I was looking for shorts to the new week opening gap. It's the same logic as yesterday where, like, me personally, I really think I'm looking to full TP at the start of this new week opening gap. Like, I'm not going to say that all this gap is not going to get filled in. Like, honestly, statistically, at some point, we're probably going to fill in all this gap. Or at least fill in, like, the midpoint. Like, 50%. I just feel like low-hanging fruit, like, what I'm most confident in, is just, like, the first touch of this new week opening gap. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, too, another reason why I'm confident in this draw. I mean, I've mentioned this before because this has been here for a while, but this is literally a daily candle with absolutely zero bottom wick. Like, you see, imagine, like, we open up Sunday. There's genuinely zero bottom wick here on NQ. And then if you go to the daily, scroll 10 years. If you look at the daily, right, there's no bottom wick to this daily candle. And, like, if we look around here, like, for example, this is actually a really good example. There's another, I had a list for a second. There's another daily candle that has absolutely zero bottom wick over here, right? Look what happens. We come down, we tap into that, right? That's some form of either new day or new week opening gap with no bottom wick. We tap into it and react off it, right? That was actually a great illustration, like right there. I didn't even have to look for that. But you said, Tim, you take the 15-minute. I mean, do you mean like shorts out of this 15-minute gap up here? Or like this 15-minute IFVG even? I don't know if I would take a 15-minute IFVG. I don't have all day. Oh, you said gap 2? So I'm bearish. Yeah, no, me too, honestly. I'm probably looking for a pullback into oh, you said 15-minute FVG pullback? Oh yeah, like I mean either 5 or 15 to be completely honest. Like for example, if we open up this 5-minute and we trade up into it and we give me a very clear reaction out of it, I would take shorts. And I know this sounds crazy, but if I'm able to get an entry with good risk to reward, I really might be going for a big risk to reward trade today, because it's just like the drawn liquidity. It's just I feel like that's the draw. Like I like to think in my head, I really don't like selling positions until my main like low hanging fruit drawn liquidity has been hit. And dude, if I'm able to get entry all the way up here, I'm not selling that shit until we hit this new week opening gap. Like I'm really not. So what's your confirmation on these trades? I mean, it's pretty much a combination of like I use like bookmap. So I'll look and like, let's say inside that 15-minute gap, we have like a high concentration of like sell orders or something, right? And let's say we tap into those, react off of it. And I can also like ideally best case scenario, like you see these bubbles that shows like market buyers and sellers coming in. So I'd want to see like market buyers coming in and fail to get a follow through and the passive sellers hold, if that makes sense. And then I'd look to take a short. And I would essentially on the trading view chart, what I'd look for is just like a strong 1-minute candle close. Like imagine if like imagine if we just shoot up and we just immediately V-shape right back down with a strong candle close that like engulfs it, if that makes sense. I mean, I know this might sound funny. Respectfully, I wouldn't focus on like learning bookmap, because bookmap's expensive. And I feel like it's hard to run on a computer. But I mean, yeah, the circles, they show like the market orders. Like imagine like the whole premises behind bookmap and like level 2 is like there's 2 types of orders in the market. There's passive and aggressive orders. The aggressive orders are if I press market buy, like I don't care what price you get me in, just get me in right now. Those are the aggressive market buyers. And when you trade Nasdaq futures, I want to change this real quick. I feel like I can't be serious hearing this in the background. Okay, that's better. But so the aggressive market participants are placing market orders. So when you trade Nasdaq futures, the CME, it's like one centralized thing. So you can see all the orders on the book, right? So you can see like, oh, all these market buyers came in and they're either getting rewarded or not, if that makes sense. And like, if they're not getting rewarded, they're probably gonna have to get out of their position, if that makes sense. But yeah, the flip side is like the passive orders would just be like the heat zones. So you can see like, oh, well, we came in and these market orders came in, but they weren't strong enough to break the passive orders. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not the best guy to explain this. I feel like I'm still mentally I mean, I understand it, but oh, so what's the price of this? It's well, bookmap itself is 50 USD a month, and then level 2 data is 35 a month. So I'll be paying like 85 a month for bookmap, like US dollars. So why don't you trade ES? I don't know. I just like trading NQ. I don't know. I've been trading NQ for a long time. I kind of like being, I know it sounds funny, but like a one-trick pony. Like I feel like when you're locked in with one pair, you kind of almost like just get in tune with it. Like there's certain days where I sit here and I'm like, damn, this setup looks crazy clean on ES. But I feel like there's also days where like if I traded both, I'd throw myself off by like having too much to look at. I look at ES for SMTs, but you said Trump is talking. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but I mean, honestly, if I get a clean setup I feel confident in, there's always a chance that him talking could deliver us to my drawn liquidity. And I don't know, he's already been talking for 10 minutes. Sometimes I feel like when bro steps up on stage, that's the worst that's gonna happen, if that makes sense. The CVD, by the way, cumulative volume delta, So bearish. Bro said if Tim is loyal to NQ, imagine how loyal he will be for his girl. That's honestly kind of funny. Yo, whenever I get a girl, if she's somehow ever with me on stream, you guys got a wingman for me. Be like, yo, Tim is so loyal. We've watched him defend NQ. No, I'm kidding, man. I have issues. Ugh. Bro said Tim saved my cat. Yeah, you'd be like, yo, bro, thanks for lending me that $1,000 when I couldn't feed my family. You know, you're the only reason my whole family was able to eat. You know, my grandmother, if you didn't give me that loan, she would have starved, you know, like Tim. And like, then you let me borrow your Lamborghini Urus for a week and your Rolex. Like, let me, I gotta give that to you back sometime. You said, bro, you introduced me to her. I mean, also, if we trade up into this 5-minute and give me a clear reaction out of it, I might look for a short, by the way, in terms of like actual chart shit. I mean, I feel like I'd have to get really comfortable with the girl to bring her on stream, but I do feel like one of my goals one day is low-key, I want to get a girlfriend and bring her on stream and just have her sit there and be like, I don't know. She's probably just gonna sit there and be nonverbal, but Trump's supposed to be talking starting at 9. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, Trump's supposed to be speaking starting at 9:30. I actually genuinely didn't even check if bro's talking. I don't honestly. Yo, Kalish, this is getting out of hand. Bro says he's gonna be jealous of her. Yo, Kalish is my #1 glazer. Part of me loves it. You said, my bad, Uber. I was checking to see if I could find an entry. I missed it. What's up? I don't know why I'm reading that out loud. I don't need to read that out loud. Bro said it'll be months before I ever counts to give up. To give away. You know, I genuinely don't remember. I think I might have said yesterday. Dude, my memory is absolutely diabolically cooked. But, I do have 2 accounts I can give away at some point. I think I mentioned that yesterday. Maybe I mentally mentioned it. So, I mean, like, we've tapped into some orders on Bookmap above. I mean, we're just... I don't like this V shape. Back up. Especially, too, if we invert this 5-minute... Ooh. Holy 15-minute wick. I didn't notice that. I feel like I'd be more confident in longs if we like actually took out. You see, like on ES, you see how we never took out this low over here? I don't know why. I feel like that susses me out. Like, why is there not an SMT down there that we're delivering from? I was taking a sip of water. You said it's good you did. I was looking at my charts, got my attention. Oh, yeah, honestly, I wouldn't take this 5-minute inversion, me personally, because I feel like the risk to reward is absolutely diabolical. Like, even if you put your stop below the inversion, that's not my speed. Roy said if it'll come back down a little bit on the 1 minute, I'd be down to take shorts. There's honestly a chance I might want to see London highs get taken first before I take shorts. Unless it wants to start dumping now. You should know SMT yet. Yeah, because I mean, I know I have this other previous SMT marked out, but this is so far back. I mean, I feel like it's not relevant anymore. Oh, Oh, I'm liking this. Maybe Trump is saying something spicy. Yo, low key, I should pull up my phone what's going on with Trump. How do I watch, bro? I always forget how to do this. I'm just gonna Google it. Yeah, it stopped out. Sorry to hear that, RCT. He'll get him next time, bro. Oh, Johnny's live trading? Yo. I've never seen bro live trade before. You said Trump's scary. I mean, low key, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say he scares me. I mean, it's more of just I guess cautious. I mean, that's a huge dump. So potentially, I mean, that could be an entry for me, but like 38 points. It's gonna run without me though, isn't it? I don't know why I'm kind of sussed out by this. I want to wait for more confirmation. How about that? So what? Let's say like 38 points is 5 contracts. Honestly, if this next candle follows through and closes really bearish, I honestly might be down to try this. There's really no... Yeah, I mean, honestly, okay, yeah. Like 50 points, you think? Okay, we're starting to dump. 4 contracts is 12. Okay, if this closes really bearish, I'm going to try this. I really want to pay attention to this candle close, though. Honestly, I'll take it.
Order filled.
So I'm in there. You'll see my executions in a minute. I just want to set my stop. Yeah, my stop's the right place. Cool. Am I logged in to the right account? I think I am. Oh, cool. Okay. Why does my stop look like it's too high? Is there like a price difference? There actually technically is a price difference between MNQ and NQ and that high for some reason. Cause, right? Yeah, dude, the high. Okay, whatever. Okay, but I don't know why I said whatever like that. So in terms of TPing, I want to say I'm gonna close 50% at 2 to 1 down here. And then I'll go move stops to break even around there. And then I'll hold the rest for that new week opening gap. Bro said you buying. Yeah, I'll just set my... So what is that? Cool, that's what I want to see. So I'll set my buy limit, right? Is that the correct price? That's close enough. And then I'm going to close the rest of my position at the start of that new week opening gap if I'm able to get all the way down there. I'm honestly probably going to trail stops low-key a little aggressively as we go down there. Because I don't have all day to manage this position. I don't like that reaction. You said when I see 200. I mean, yeah, if you're on a funded account, securing a winning day is a win. I gotta move that up by like a point. My 2 to 1 TP. Is that better? Yeah, close enough. Okay. What's up, Vizit? How are you, bro? Holy shit! What type of RR could I potentially get if I hold all the way down here in those are runners? Why did I say that funny? Dude, 30. Holy shit. $3,100. Where's my phone? Clip farm. I need a clip farm. Oh, I have mailed to clip farm. Got you, Roy. I'm glad I can help you out, bro. Bro said zoom? What, like zoom in on my trade? I mean, this shit's running. Holy, yo, what is going on my other monitor? I mean, I know what's going on. Oh, damn, 21 people in here? What's up, guys? You said we're gonna copy your trade? I just woke up, dog. You know, honestly, I wouldn't care if you did, but were you actually gonna copy my trade? So there's no SMT at the low. You said it looked good, bro. I won't cap. Appreciate that, bro. You said I got out at 70. Yeah, I got you, bro. I mean, looks like I'm glad you guys were able to get out because it's fucking spiking right back up. I mean, hopefully this 1 minute gap we're tapping into holds. Oh, what? You said now that you place your TP, can I place my cursor on the like button and gently smash it? Yeah, of course, bro. I appreciate you, Pillow. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. I do appreciate it. It does help on the stream. You said I figured it was going to do that. Oh, my bad. I forgot you were a market maker. No, I'm kidding. But, I mean, I still think my TP is going to hit. I mean, I hope it does. I mean, I'll full close, though. This low down here, not full close, I mean close 50% that low. Bro said my job is done here. Nah, I'm just fucking around, bro. I feel like I'm rarely very serious. Oh, come on, let me clip farm this Nasdaq. I don't know why. This actually like is totally like just, I don't know why I shouldn't be having these thoughts, but the other day I was sitting there and I was like, I haven't clip farmed a win on my Instagram story in a minute. I was like, I missed that. You know, Nasdaq heard me say that and it's like, to his stop loss we go. You said, did you see the long before London? Like Asia? You said, oh, you were in it? That's what's up, bro. No, honestly, I feel like I don't be inspecting Asia and London session too hard because I feel like I don't trade it. I just kind of mark session highs and lows and give a quick glance. Oh, come on. Deliver down, Nasdaq. Damn, 3R? You be going crazy lately, bro. We didn't, those weren't, that's a high inside a 15-minute gap. I'm mentally preparing. Sometimes I like try to clip farm and I forget why I took this trade. I'll be like, oh yeah, we swept out London highs. And in my head, I'm like, wait a second. We didn't sweep London highs. That's a high inside the 15-minute. You said, yeah, man, I'm getting better. I'm glad to hear it, bro. Oh, Nasdaq, why you do this? Can you just deliver down? So it was gonna, I mean, yeah, there's really no, I feel like what, if you were to wait for an IFVG here, I mean, there's the, isn't that the 2-minute? Or is there a 4-minute that I'm blind? No, there's a little 4-minute. Oh, Nasdaq, why you do this to me? There's this little 4-minute here. The close on the 4-minute's absolutely brutal though. I mean, look at that wick on the bottom. So what's the confluence though? I mean, we swept the high inside, like this is like a 15-minute gap. And yeah, there's some orders on Bookmap. There's not like a crazy amount. And honestly, I'm really bearish. I feel like that's also my confluence. I'm really bearish. Like discretionarily wise. What's good, Kane? You said does bookmap. So here's the thing. I feel like you could incorporate bookmap, and even for me at first, I think it gave me more like analysis paralysis, where like because for example, respectfully, like if I handed you this and I said, look at this, like the hot zones are limit orders, the bubbles are market orders, figure it out. Like at least for a month or two, it's just gonna fuck you up. Like you're already comfortable trading FVGs, like, you know what I mean? Like it's a learning curve. Like I'm not gonna say it's better, and like there's traders out there that trade better than me, and they only use inversions. I mean, there's traders out there better than me that only use bookmap, and there's traders out there better than me use both. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, it's not like bookmap's, it's a different tool you can use. And I feel like every tool has its own advantages. I'm spitting here. Now that I've let you guys hear my knowledge, I got a clip farm for my Instagram story. Yo, if this trade hits though, I'm gonna be like genuinely so close to payout. Like if we keep jumping to new week opening gap, I'm gonna cry.
Order filled.
Bang, just secured partials 2R. I took 50% off. I'm gonna keep holding for a crazy risk to reward. I'm actually gonna literally keep trailing my stop for this new week opening gap all the way down here. See, I'm getting some W's in the chat. Shout out Pillow. Shout out everyone that shows up regularly. I got like 22 people watching me on YouTube, but yeah, we took out some highs inside this 15-minute gap. I'm about to move my stops to break even, start trailing my stop aggressively, but W way to start off the week. I actually took no trades Monday and Tuesday, so W discipline from me. I gotta move stops to break even. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so stops are at break even. Even beyond break even, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna secure like a hair of profit, because I think if it comes up and sweeps out like these highs up here, it's probably gonna hit my break even. I want to secure as much profit as possible, because at this current moment in time right now, I technically could close this and take a small payout. I could actually close this and secure a small payout. I feel like closing it just because I see I could take a payout is kind of like a mindset of scarcity. Like, I feel like I just have to accept the risk where, like, I'm confident in this fucking new week opening draw. I'm honestly partially saying this to remind myself why I'm doing this. Yeah, like you said, I think the bias is too strong. Facts. Like, I will trail my stop the whole way down, but I cannot think, oh, I have a payout that I could potentially take that's small too. Like, when I say payout, I don't mean max payout. I mean like a payout. Like I'm talking, if I close right now, I could take out 500 across 3 accounts. I want 1K across. Well, I'm also poor right now, but the draw is too strong. I trade the charts, not my heart. I trade not my account balance. I trade. Okay, I gotta calm down. You said if the payout's over 1K? I mean, well, the payout cap on these accounts is 1K. Well, I know this sounds crazy, but dude, I gotta pay my bills. And like, I'm low-key a little financially against it right now. Bro said someone clip that. I'll fucking clip it myself. Oh, come on. And honestly, so... dude, this is dumping. Should I like... You know what I could do? Okay, this is smart. Oh my god, the ideas are flowing. The juices are pumping. I'm just gonna start trailing stop, dude. If I lock in this profit, I can still take a payout, probably. And like, if we're gonna not hold this first 1 minute gap, you said thanks for the trade. Got you, Anthony. I'm curious, did you actually copy that trade? I don't give a fuck if you did, honestly, but you said I believe in you as a trader. This could be your year. I appreciate you, Swifty. You picked the best day to say that, honestly. You said yeah. Yo, that's what's up, Anthony. So I really want to see this 1 minute gap hold up here we're tapping into. So by the way, W trade, Tim, appreciate you, Uber. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. The thing is though, if it bounces here, I've trailed my stop enough in profit where I'm pretty sure I can still take a payout if it hits my trailed stop. Oh my god, and if we break, dude, if we break this low down here, I'm just gonna trail my stop again. Low key, I don't like, if this candle's gonna wick up and turn bullish, I'm gonna trail my stop to there and just take off the rest. So I basically, yeah, I don't like this flip of this candle. If it's gonna, I know there's a 1 minute gap above, but if that candle flips, I'm sussed. Oh no, you said Anthony. That's actually a different Anthony. That's not the Anthony that usually comes in here and makes the comments. That's a different one. You said 10 a.m. doing its wick thing. Oh, come on. Keep dumping, Nasdaq. I love you, Nasdaq. Keep dumping. Oh. Keep dumping, Nasdaq. This is genuinely, oh my god. I'm genuinely sweating my dick off. I should not say that on YouTube. Oh. How much? Okay. If I'm up 600, I've secured... I low-key might just, if we keep going down, there is a point I'm gonna full close because I can tag max payout, and I don't want to go for like, I'm not gonna make profit above max payout, if that makes sense. And by the way, max payout, so I'm on Tradeify Select daily payout accounts. So max payout is 1K per account. It's probably just gonna trail me in profit, honestly, but so I might go long here. Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna break this high, I'm out, dude. I don't like that. Like, I want to see this thing just keep dumping to this new week opening gap. Appreciate you, Jay. You said, Tim, do you have a double monitor or triple monitor? So I have 3 monitors, so I...
Stop filled.
What? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm just gonna exit and cancel. Hello.
Order filled.
Yeah, I know why that happened. Whatever. Yeah, I forgot to adjust my order quantity. But, so... Damn, I actually can't take a payout. Well... If the minimum payout is $250, no, I can take, I know this sounds sad, I can take a $750 payout, and I'm gonna take it, but, yo, I mean, I'm not gonna get tilted, but imagine if this thing taps into this 1 minute gap and delivers down. I think it was worth it though, honestly. Especially after we created that new leg down. It's whatever. I'm okay with it. Yeah, because the minimum payout though is $250, and you can withdraw above the $100 buffer. So we're gonna tap the 5 minute. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, you right, Kane. Appreciate you, Kane. Yeah, you're probably right, honestly. You said, yeah, honestly, yeah, and honestly, I haven't gotten a payout in like longer than I'd like to say out loud. So locking in a payout, even if it's only $750, it's like, And the cool thing is with these Tradeify daily payout accounts, like, just because I'm taking a payout doesn't mean I'm like shooting myself in the foot. Like, I could technically come here tomorrow, hit a win, and make another payout tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I feel like if this thing reversed all the way to my, I think it's cloudy, but I think I did the right thing. You said taking the right to grinding. You said that's like 3 to 4 150K. I mean, yeah. I appreciate all you guys. Oh, you know what I need to do? Oh, I hit exit all because right, my order's not. Yeah, no limit order down here. You know, honestly though, just for like complete, I don't know. I mean, just for psychology notes, I wonder. I don't think I would have trailed that aggressively if the payout wasn't in the picture. So what prop firm are you using? So I'm currently alternating between Tradeify and Alpha Futures. So Tradeify has like daily payouts and straight to funded accounts, but overall I do think Alpha is like the better choice, like longer term, if that makes sense. Like I think they have a better live path, like better live conditions and all that. The live transition process is like night and day, honestly, between the two firms. What's up, Bakakenu? How are you, bro? I feel like, you know, low-key, if no emotions were at play, maybe the smarter way to do it would have been to, like, leave stops at break even until we, like, mitigated, like, a 1 or 5 minute gap and then put a new leg down. It's whatever. I'm up, like, 2R for the day. I can't complain. Say, what's up, guys? I had a date. That's what's up, Bakakin. I'm happy for you, though. What's his name? I'm sorry. I'm joking. You know, you want to know something weird? I'm not going to name this person, but I swear on my life, one of my friends who, like, I respect him very much. He makes money trading. He's actually the best trader that I know personally in real life. He texted me, and because we were talking, and he asked me how much I have in payouts year to date, and I just told him, and I was like, I know it's not like what it should be, but, and he was like, dude, you gotta lock in and get a payout before the end of the month. I swear on my life, he told me you need to get a payout before the end of the month 6 hours ago. And I thought to myself, I need to separate myself mentally from this. Just because bro says that doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Like, just because bro said it doesn't mean I can let it affect my trading. Bro said, I saw your profile on Tinder. Dude, there's no way you saw my profile on Tinder. I feel like I have not posted that publicly. And like, dude, there's no shot you're in my vicinity to even get matched with me. Like, I be matching with other dudes in my area. Now, what's wrong? Dude, what is with me and... Yo. I gotta chill out with these jokes. You said I saw... Nah. You saw me on Grindr, actually. Yo, you know what's weird, though? Dude, so I made an account on Grindr. I'm trying to find other hustlers, dude. Like, I'm trying to get to that bag. And then, dude, like, I keep matching with all these dudes, and they're talking about, like, all this crazy stuff. I'm like, guys, I'm trying to get to the bag. Like... I went on Grindr to meet other hustlers. Like, I'm so confused, guys. Do you guys know what's going on here? And this dude said he'll teach me the way if we can meet up. You said, Tim, it's Velcome? You know, I remember your username. What? Respectfully. Bro said I saw you on my heart. Oh, Velcro Cam. Oh, dude, of course I remember you, bro. Dude, you used to pull up to my TikTok lives all the time. You came up here occasionally. I remember one... No, I remember. You even told me something about school. Yeah, because you told me you'd be back at summer break, maybe. Because you're on the younger side, dude. That's what's up. I'm glad to have you back, bro. Yeah, dude, I remember. I think the last thing I said to you was I was like, you know where to find me or something like that. You said, I don't even understand what's going on. Oh, are we talking about with price action or what the fuck I'm saying? Because both of them are very confusing. I mean, I'm talking about meeting hustlers on Grindr. I'm talking about, you said I might short that again. Honestly, I don't think it's the worst short. I mean, the way I view the market, like these like fair value gaps, we're delivering off of a 5-minute gap. And like this new week opening gap, dude, this new week opening gap has to get filled, dude. Statistically, like I don't know the exact number, but like the amount of times we leave behind a large unfilled new week opening gap, like it's just statistically low. Oh, yo, guys, I wore the correct shirt today too. You guys are gonna die of cringe right now. You guys ready? So, this fits the mood. Women want me. Prop firms fear me. I decided to wear this shirt today. Has anyone in chat died of cringe yet? You said real. You said 70% of the time it get, yeah, filled, yeah. Said we love the shirt. Said nice haircut, appreciate you. Oh yeah, dude, I remember, dude, when I used to stream on TikTok, remember my camera used to be like over here? I remember, so I'd be looking at the charts like this, and I feel like every other comment would be like, dude, we see the fade. Dude, like, we get it, you got a haircut. And I'm like, guys, you said show your hairline? Dude, I feel like you're obsessed with hair, bro. You've asked me about being bald. I mean, my hairline's fine. The thing is, I have grays. What's up, ADR Trader? How are you, bro? Or ADR Trades, should say. But the webcam does not do it justice, but, yo, low key, did I do a W job trailing? Honestly, seeing this, I feel a lot more, so that's why I said shit. I mean, you were right, bro. I appreciate you. You know, honestly, I've gotten tons of valuable advice from chat. Like Baka Kenu's told me, I think it was you or someone else, or a combination of you guys. Oh no, that was you, because you made some joke about like you look like a. Didn't you call me a cuck or something, or something in that nature? And then I'm gonna lock out my account before I forget to do so. But oh yeah, but then I mean, honestly, even if you did, I wouldn't care. But didn't you? I can't remember what you made. Some joke about like it makes you look like you're watching, and that was the way I read it in my head. I was like, bro's gone. No, I'm just joking. It's all jokes, but. Oh, but yeah, and Uber gave me the idea for the starting screen with the starting soon. If it weren't for Uber, I'd keep starting and say, what's up, guys? And then I'd get my whole bias. And then I would cut in halfway through. Oh, you know, I should put my wrist reward tool back in the screen so when people come in here, I feel like they think like, oh, this dude can actually trade. No, I can't trade. What is a candlestick, dude? I've never heard of a candlestick before. You said, you don't care. Yes, I admit it. I'm the one who called you. Oh, no, I can't LARP that. That's actual LARPing. I can't do that. No, I'm not actually sold here. Oh, you know what I thought was funny? I was talking to someone the other day about how I rented a Corvette like about a year ago. Honestly, financially, I could not afford it. I mean, I could. I mean, like, I survived. I paid the bill. Like, I mean, I could afford it. But it wasn't a smart financial decision. How about that, right? So, Yeah, but I was just thinking though, I have these clips of me like in a Corvette. I was thinking like, yo, I could have LARPed, like clip farmed, you know what I mean? Like, I just chose not to. I technically even like, cause the person I was talking to it about with too, they were like, oh, you must have pictures. And I thought to myself, I was like, I actually don't have many pictures with the Corvette. Like I had like some videos of me driving it, but in my head, I could not bring myself to go stand in front of a rental and like post up for a flick on the gram in front of a fucking rental. It's not mine. Like it felt like blasphemy. I don't know. Wow, are we about did we invert this 5-minute gap? Holy shit, we inverted that 5-minute gap? Why are we not delivering down? Said, damn, I'm gonna send you her pic later. That's cool, bro. I feel like I'd recommend sending it to me directly. I mean, you're welcome if you want to. You can send it in the public Discord, but dude, people be mean, dude. I just don't. I'm not saying that girl's gonna be bad looking by any chance, but I feel like people would just be mean. You said, bro, how did we not take previous day low on ES? I'm genuinely surprised that we didn't deliver down to that new week opening gap. Like, I was getting ready to like leave the rest of my position at break even. Part of the reason I trailed the rest of my position so aggressively was just because I have such confidence in that new day opening gap getting hit down there. And we're just not even delivering to it. Said she hot as fuck. That's what's up, bro. Hope you're able to bag her, bro. So I ran up 3.5 buffer yesterday, and now I'm trying to get winning days. And winning days is the easy part. It said it's hunting for stops. Yeah, low key. I feel like it's the combination of Trump speaking and it's the morning before FOMC. I feel like the combination of those two things. I don't know why. I was so off guard. I just read in chat advice. It's like, can y'all shut the fuck up? I'm like, hey. Oh, you said I asked you yesterday which girl to choose? Bro's got options. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I'm telling you, GC Trading Systems is gonna pull up when I answer this question. I'm telling you, watch, bro. I don't think I've talked about girls primarily, like for the whole stream, right? We've been on topic, and GC Trading Systems gonna be here. Watch. But so in terms of which girl to choose, honestly, there's two mindsets. I don't think I finished this. I finished this thought yesterday. I heard some dude debating on Instagram. He was like, so if you get a hot girl, you gotta imagine that all girls at some point are just gonna be crazy, and you're gonna be fighting with this girl over some dumb bullshit. And you're gonna be like, dude, all girls are crazy, but at least the girl sitting here yelling at me right now is a hot bitch, right? Like, and like, you can find comfort in that. Or you could think, you know what? Like, I'll find like a good partner, and like looks are and everything, because at the end of the day, the looks, like, I know this, I've actually learned from firsthand experience. Do you remember I was saying how I was dating that girl who was like a bad 10 out of 10, but she just expected everything to be like handed to her? She like was just so entitled, right? Like, dude, the hotness, like, it wears off. Like, I know, like, you think, oh no it won't, dude, I'll save every minute of that. Nah, dude, when you spend an extended period of time with this girl and you learn that she's the devil to live with, like, the attractiveness just like fades away, and it's just like, it's like, I'm disgusted with you. Don't look at me. You said, bro, what is going on? Well, with price action? Or you said every girl I meet asks me about my financial situation? Yeah, honestly, that too. I don't like, I would love to be like, you said, so I just move on. Yeah, facts, dude. Like, I feel like, especially if you're asking that early on, like, I'm scared. Like, why does that matter? Like, it really shouldn't matter how much money I make. Yeah, honestly, it's good for us that they don't hide it, but it's also like, you just have no shame. But yeah, I mean, yo, it'd be tough out here. I feel like, because honestly though, dude, like, I feel like when trying to find your ideal partner, it's like, so either she's got a shit personality, or she's a gold digger, or she's got a great personality, she's not a gold digger, or she's fucking busted, like, face-wise. You get my point? Like, I feel like it's like, when I find a girl that has all three, then she'll be like, oh yeah, I'm married or something. Like, I don't know. I said, bro, why don't you date an Indian girl? Dude, with the most respect possible, I really think Indian girls are at the bottom of my list nationality-wise. You said, I'm still frustrated with myself for taking longs. What do I do, Tim? I'm fuming. Honestly, I mean, if you're actually fuming, sometimes I just step away from the charts and, like, just kind of reset. Like, I feel like even if you try to, like, reset, I feel like if you're still looking at charts, you're still in the same mind space. And I just feel like, I know this might not be the answer you want, but honestly, like, for me at least, I feel like time is the best answer. Like, I'm gonna be pissed at myself for a half an hour. I kind of accept that. I'll go for a walk, distract myself. I'll, like, allow myself to think about it for a little bit, but I like, think at some point, like, once an hour or two passes, I just got to accept, like, the past is the past, and, like, no one's perfect. I'm human, and the only thing I can do from here on out is I can journal these trades, I can analyze it, and just take this as a learning experience, right? Like, every L is a lesson. I know it sounds cringy, but for us traders, it's like the number one mindset we need to have. Like, every time you lose, you think, okay, I'm going to learn from this, and I'm going to come back stronger next time. But I mean, honestly, you're probably pissed. Like, when I make decisions that I think in hindsight were stupid, I get pissed at myself. Like, it's totally normal, but you see, that's why you have to get a girl before getting rich. I mean, yeah, low-key, I have been thinking about that lately. Because, like, if I get rich and get a girl, what am I going to do, like, fake that I'm poor? Like, I've been thinking with this, like, what am I gonna do, buy a fucking beat up Honda Civic and tell her I work at McDonald's and try to find a bad bitch or something? Like, you know, and then a month in be like, yeah, I'm actually rich and I lied to you this whole time. Like, yeah, like, it's just easier to get a girl before. You said, yeah, I even said in the beginning of the stream that I 100% agree and wanted to catch the dump and my dumbass take the longs. I mean, at least, like, you know, for next time, like, whenever you say in the beginning of the session, like, I have a strong bias, like, this is why you set that bias, I guess. I don't know, like, and honestly, too, like, I would analyze, is there anything, like, did you not sleep well last night? Is there anything going on in your life that's distracting you? Are you not properly fed? I know it sounds genuinely, like, out far-fetched and crazy, but I personally sometimes take shit setups if I'm underslept, if I'm underfed, if I'm arguing with someone in my life. I be taking shit setups sometimes. And, like, at the end of the day, even if everything's going perfect in your life, like, we're human. Like, no one can execute their model, like, with 100% accuracy every single day, day in and day out. Like, humans aren't perfect. I don't know. You said longs after a pullback? Honestly, I'm really coming from the mindset of this whole session's cooked. Like, if we're not gonna deliver down to the new week opening gap right now, I don't know what the fuck we're doing, honestly. Like, we have FOMC coming out later in the day. We had Trump speaking at 9:30. Like, today's been a wild card. Like, honestly, dude, like, I think at this point, just trade another session. Like, in my, like, the way I view the market, you said, can you not jinx my shit? I mean, I think at this point, we're probably gonna go, here, man, I'll just... You said, so true to arguing with someone. He said, yeah, it's fair. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, I got you, bro, always. For some reason, not like it matters. I thought you said you got break even before. Or maybe you were just saying be quiet and you were just saying B or something. Oh, aiming for London highs. That's what's up. Oh, I actually got to film a trade recap today. I forgot I do those. I hadn't taken a trade in 2 full fucking trading days. I wonder, does Tradeify? They probably make me wait until 6 p.m. Low key, I'm gonna wait to request that payout though until 6 p.m. because I low key want to film a video of me requesting. Actually, that means I gotta film a whole fucking YouTube video tonight. Okay. For the love of the grind, I gotta do it. Yeah, it is starting to look bullish. I do agree. Like, higher time frame wise, I really think that new week opening gap needs to get hit, but like, you know, low key, I kind of want to record my recap right now. I just feel like it's a good time. So yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna press record a YouTube video, just a recap of what happened on a stream. And at the end of the video, if it sounds like I'm ending stream, I'm not actually ending stream. I'm just kind of wrapping up the video. I'll definitely be on for a little bit longer. And honestly, you guys can talk to me while I'm recording. I don't really give a fuck. Feel free to ask me anything. I feel like at first I was trying to be locked in for these videos, but like, I don't care that much. Said, yeah, bro, I'm out. What did you... Are you? Well, have a good rest of your day, Vise. Did you get break even, or are you just off the charts? Yeah, it is FOMC morning now. I guess you closed. I mean, as long if you secured some profit, Vise. Well, however it plays out. Best of luck. Have a good rest of your day. I got some profit. That's what's up, dude. I'm so fucking awkward sometimes. It's so bad. Oh, you said I'm out the trade. I'm still here, dog. See, it's the awkwardness. Honestly, dude, you genuinely do be closing though. Sometimes you'll be like, oh yeah, I closed there. I like it didn't hit my TP, but we just hit some orders on Bookmap, and then like it just dumps. Like, dude, top ticking Vizit over here. But yeah, I'll start recording my video. I'll leave the music on, why not? Today is Wednesday, June 17th. I took one trade on the Nasdaq. I was able to secure 2 risk to reward, which is like $800 across 3 funded accounts. So coming into the session, I did have a very bearish bias. So on the daily, I would admit, yes, like we're moving bullish, but there's like a caveat here, right? I did my original chart in NQ. I'll go back to there. So we have this new week opening gap over here. It's like huge and really hasn't been tapped into at all, really. Because you can see, like, even this daily candle on Monday's open, there's absolutely no bottom wick to this daily candle. It's very rare that we leave behind a wickless daily candle and not fill it in. I actually found a perfect example of this as I was explaining it like this morning on stream. Like, for example, this right here, I think this might have it has a ridiculously small wick actually, but this is the principle, right? There's like imagine if this was a wickless daily candle. It's close enough to wickless. We pretty much swept the low of this daily candle and reacted straight off it, right? Because we had to rebalance it. It's kind of like the same idea here. This is a huge gap. At least some of this has to be rebalanced before we continue higher. So on the 4 hour, you can see we're starting to put in a little bit like bearish structure. We can see like we had displacement candles on the 4 hour coming down. We even tapped into this 4 hour bearish gap and had a reaction coming out of it. You can see, like, for example, especially this, like, the candle at like 6 that closed over here, very bearish. This candle over here, bearish. Appreciate you, Roy. But so all these time frames are telling me we're moving bearish, right? So what I'm looking for is shorts. So here's 9:30 open. We pretty much dumped right at the open. There's that 9:30 high. I genuinely didn't even mark out the 9:30 high when I took this trade, and seeing it in hindsight makes this trade even stronger. Because essentially we came down a little bit at the open, right? We came right back up. We took out the highs that we put in at the open, sweeping the 9:30 high as well. Then we delivered off of it. I try and double check with ES, right? Yeah, ES took out the same highs. I low-key would have preferred if there was an SMT at the high, or like let's say NQ took out the high and ES didn't. But the only SMT I really saw was there's this 15-minute bearish gap over here. So I'll draw on both indexes real quick. So inside this 15-minute bearish gap, you said you look like off-campus hero? I don't even know what off-campus hero is. But so we put in this original high inside of this new week opening gap over. No, I'm sorry, not new week. The high inside this 15-minute gap, right? So it looks more clear on ES, right? There's the high inside this 15. So at first, like at market open, let's make my brain melt. I need to draw this to make my brain stop melting. So at the time I entered this trade, that high had never been swept on ES. I know it got swept later, but at the time I entered, that high had not been swept. But NQ actually swept that high. So we have an SMT inside of a 15-minute gap that's holding. So that was one confluence I was looking at, even though there wasn't that internal SMT. So essentially there were some orders on bookmap up here we tapped into. We pretty much reacted off them. I'll pull a bookmap real quick to show you guys. So I entered at like around 9:45, right? Yeah. So honestly, I'm not going to argue and say that there were a crazy amount of orders on here. It's low-key taking me a second to remind myself where they were. But so like, see, we came up here. So this big green bubble, buyers came in. There's the orders up here. I'm not going to lie. It would have been more ideal if we came up higher and actually tapped into these. I kind of view like those groups of orders. You can't see bookmap. I'm talking out my ass right now. I don't know what I clicked. You can see bookmap now, I think, right? So we came up here. Here's the green bubble I said, right? Buyers, the orders were up here. So you can see there's like almost like a 6-point price difference where we never actually tapped into the area I was saying these orders were like residing in from, right? But I'm kind of viewing like, if we come close enough and start displacing away, honestly, if I like it discretionarily enough, I'll take it. But yeah, yo, I just remembered something. Holy shit, something just totally hit me. It's totally off topic, but so yeah, you can see on the candlestick chart, I was low-key considering entering off this first candle close. So like something like this. Me personally, since I wasn't like crazy confident in this, like for example, there was still London high above. Neither index took out London high. I feel like I'd be willing to take a really aggressive entry if we took out London highs, but like a high inside a 15-minute gap, kind of want a little more confirmation. So I kind of waited for that. So essentially this next candle continued to follow through with like a 50-point stop. So the RR is acceptable. So I just took this. I entered on that candle close, put my stops at that swing high. There is potential it could come up and re-sweep my stop, maybe come down. Like I'm willing to take that risk. I essentially closed 50% at this swing low down here. I feel like that was the main, like I talk about every day, what is the low hanging fruit, the most obvious draw on liquidity, what am I most confident in getting hit, right? So that's exactly what I'm most confident in getting hit, right? That low down there. So I take off 50% at this low down here. From there, I move stops to break even and start trailing aggressively. So essentially, at first I kind of trailed stops to like these highs. And then once I saw that we were putting in like new lows down here, I honestly just trailed my stop to this high up here. I also did that because because I trailed my stop so aggressively, I did lock in like an almost like I want to say almost $800 payout. Well, after profit split, it's probably like 600, 700, but yeah, I was able to secure a payout with that. So mentally though, I definitely wanted to hold 50% of my position all the way down here to this new week opening gap with that daily candle with no wick. I feel like the drawn liquidity was very strong. But yeah, I mean, it looks like I did play it correctly though, because I would have moved my stops to break even, and it would have stopped me at break even, and it would have even stopped me out actually. It would have. So you said, Tim, I closed the absolute top of the way. Yeah, dude, remember I was making that joke calling you top taking Vised? Like, I noticed that, dude. It's just continuing to fucking follow through. But bro should switch from IFEGs to top taking. Oh, but for the recording though, if you guys are wondering who I'm talking to, I am live streaming on YouTube. I'm finishing up my stream. I do live stream Monday through Friday at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. So definitely pull up, hang out with me while I'm trading, see me take literally every single execution in live time. And also, if you guys enjoyed this trade recap, definitely hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more live trading and trade recaps. And if you guys are looking for a prop firm to trade with, obviously Alpha Futures, discount code TIMB272 gets you the best current discount. For the rest of this current week, it actually gets you 25% off all accounts. Anything else? Oh, enjoy my free Discord if you're not in there already. But yeah, peace out recording, pull up to the streams. You said my grandfather always said no one went broke taking profits. You know, my parents say that shit too. You said, holy shit, bro, I came back to the stream, price absolutely pumped after your trade, kind of upset I didn't trade today. I mean, the thing is, honestly, coming to the session, like, I was able to catch a win, and in hindsight, this might have looked like a good trade, right? But like, at the moment this entry was presented, there is no way that I could have known it was going to deliver this good. Like, it was morning before FOMC. We have Donald Trump speaking at 9:30. Like, we have a bank holiday on Friday. Monday and Tuesday have been choppy. Well, not choppy, but just not good, excuse me, not good price. Like, I could list a lot of reasons why I'm not confident today. That makes sense. I actually started the stream by actually saying I don't want to be crazy risk on today. I even acknowledged that in the start, but you know, I think I'm low-key happy with my risk management. You say, would you say it was a good idea for me to not trade today and lock myself up? Dude, honestly, I think there's nothing wrong with locking yourself out today, because like, as a trader, you always have to think what makes sense over the longer scale. Today, you might have been able to catch a win the morning before FOMC. Longer scale though, if you keep trading every morning before FOMC and forcing shit trades, it might make you lose money over the long term. You get what I'm saying here, right? Like, just because it worked today, like for example, you could play the lottery and win $30 and say, oh, well, this time I played the lottery, I won $30. I should play the lottery every day. Like, no, you're just viewing one statistical improbability, if that makes sense. You said I was also on a losing streak Monday and Tuesday. I mean, I feel like honestly, it's more the reason. Like my mental state, I've mentally accepted the risk of trading FOMC, but it's more about like your risk tolerance. Like if you're a trader who says I get cooked on FOMC, like just because I trade FOMC should not change your opinion if you trade FOMC. That makes sense. He said no. I mean, yeah. You know, maybe I should use the logic no one broke taking profits and do 0.1 R trades. No, I'm kidding. What is my phone of future saying? The builder plan, your first month 50% off. You know, this is so random. I never talk about this, but if any of you guys trade with my phone of futures for some reason, I technically am an affiliate with my phone of futures. So if you guys ever buy any accounts at my phone of futures, use discount code TIMB272. And for some reason, some of the plans, it gives you 0% discount. But if it says 0% applied, that means I still get commission. You just don't get a discount. I don't know why they do that. I feel like if you type in my code and it gives you 0% discount, you're just gonna take it off. You said I passed my account. I mean, I'm not saying you in specific passed your account, but you're not good at trading. Yo, imagine if I like got stopped out in this and then like she started running. I do think it's interesting though. Remember when I showed you guys Bookmap? Remember I said the actual amount of orders were a couple points above? We probably actually tapped into those orders if they're still there. I want to check if they're still there. We actually came really close to them, but still never tapped into them. You said, do you think the daily bias is new week opening gap today? At this point, I think, yeah. Damn, bro said won't be here next week, won't be here tomorrow or Friday. Work. Well, good luck with all your work, Uber. Hope it goes good for you. You know where to find us. You can always say hi in the Discord whenever you want. Or you can DM me. Whatever you want, bro. Or you can just act like you don't know me for 2 weeks and just come back. You said, Tim, I'll show you my P&L and eval tomorrow. I'm actually not a terrible trader. I just thought... Honestly, I've never really thought of you as a reckless trader. Guys... Can someone please join the Discord? We're at 499 members right now. I just need one more person for 500. Bro said, I'll tell my grandma to join. She'll be like, it says at everyone, Alpha Futures 25% off. Why is he yelling at me to lock the fuck in? So what's your A+ setup? So I guess, I mean, it could be the reverse for a short trade. Like, obviously, if you reverse all this. But imagine if we're moving in like clear bullish structure. We pull back to some like bullish, like 4 or 1 hour gap. Inside of there, we like hit equilibrium of like either like the leg or the gap or something, and then we put in an SMT at the bottom, preferably at like Asia or London lows, and then we start to shift structure off there. So like let's say we open up a 5-minute gap and we pull back into that 5 or 15-minute gap. Maybe ideally if we can even manipulate below 10 a.m. open and put like a wick, manipulate into a 15-minute gap. And then like inside that 15-minute gap, I can align it with orders on Bookmap and then see absorption inside that 15-minute gap, and then get a strong 1-minute candle closure coming out of there, confirming it, and like stop loss of the swing low, and then an obvious TP. Like let's say if there's like low resistance, stacked highs above, or equal highs or lows, or data highs or lows, or 930 highs or lows above, like a very obvious draw on liquidity where I can partial 50% and hold runners for an obvious higher time frame draw. My ideal setup. You guys probably think I'm fucking cooked. Bro probably heard that and was like, yeah, I'm never coming back to this stream. I make myself laugh. Yo, yeah. Well, I won't read the first part, but said then we're trading in an hourly gap, or for manipulate into the gap. There's Bookmap orders, and I take the highest time frame IVG to external liquidity. Yeah, that's pretty A+ too. I'm not gonna lie, but dude, honestly, in all seriousness, dude, when I hit legs though, dude, when I come home sometimes, I'm like. I actually, one time I asked, I know you're gonna say I'm cooked again, but I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, why does this keep happening? And it was explaining about like, essentially like when you use like the muscles in your legs are the biggest muscles in your bodies, and using muscles in your in a capacity like that, like raises testosterone levels. And obviously like, you know what testosterone levels do, but like, Yeah. On Tuesdays? Nah, honestly, respectfully, I don't endorse the behavior, but I fucking get it, dude. Dude, going 3 weeks without it, it's not for the weak. It's really not. I mean, honestly, even if you did, I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, what you do in your own free time is not my business. I mean, I feel like, honestly, I try to be, but... You said not, it is your business. Yeah, you're right, bro. Bro, next time you break your streak, you gotta send me a video to prove it, or else I don't believe you. That was a little too much for me to say. I cringed so hard after I said that. You said I kind of want to try a long here. I kind of want to try a close the chart to walk away from this here. I mean, respectfully, I don't know how I feel with these longs. I don't like telling people, oh, this long is good or bad, because I don't know everything at the end of the day. And, I just feel like it's the combination of FOMC. So, I'm trying to get this payout today. Honestly, I mean, the market's going to be here tomorrow. I mean, if it's yeah. Roy, you still want to take them longs? Yo, bro, you still want to take them longs, boy? This is the 30 second. Let's do the 1 second chart. Oh my god. What did Trump say? That's perfect timing. At least so we're delivering my way. Obviously I wanted a new week opening gap. We're going that way. But you're I'm glad bro asked us first. But imagine if I didn't trail my stop aggressively, I would have gotten stopped at break even and watched it run my way. You said I am blessed. I swear to you, I took profit right before that happened. I'm glad everything's working in your favor, Roy. You said I love how we Yeah, facts, dude. That's where my stop loss was. I hit TP. I trailed aggressively, and I'm like, whatever. But it's no, we gotta stop working 10 out first. Your TP was probably right above there. Well, I thought you said London. Oh, did we draw London? No, London highs is 40 points above, I thought. Unless you just want TP somewhere up there. You're my SL was your TP? Alright, TikTok chat. No, I'm joking. You really fucking did top tick though. Bro's yeah, I can't hold these longs anymore. You said first day unfunded, no trade. See you, Tim. Appreciate you stopping by, Velcro Cam. Have a good rest of your day, bro. Yeah, there were orders on NQ. I haven't acknowledged in my trade recap. I was maybe we should have came a little higher, but I still hit 2R. Honestly, I wonder if I hadn't taken this first trade, I wonder if I would have taken this trade over here. I wonder, because obviously there's no way for me to know what I would have done. Yo. I feel like it's for me. I feel like it's more losing. I get the urge because I feel like my brain wants to like artificially inflate my dopamine levels. It's like, oh well, you know, I couldn't get a victory on the chart, so at least I'll feel like I'm like victoring. Like, I get some dopamine. Oh my god, dude, and like, dude, after though, dude, you like, it's the worst feeling ever because once you finish up with that. You just sit there like, what's wrong with me, dude? Like, bro's like, I'm done. Bro's like, hearing this, I gotta get out of here. Have a good rest of your day, Cypher. Appreciate you stopping by as always. You said, but I hacked my brain. That's what's up. It's almost like a dopamine detox. You said this month's been rough for me. I feel it, bro. I feel like that's the thing about trading too. You can have 1 month where it's like you're on top of the world. You think you're the best trader ever, and like the next month you can be getting cooked. You said I haven't been taking, but like maybe. Wait a second. Does that mean you're getting cooked because you're following my trades 25% of the time? Bro said I have 75% win rate. Bro's taking the opposite trades of Roy. Nah, I'm joking. Upload. I gotta clean out my computer later. I have so many fucking files. Today's the 17th, right? Yeah. You said I've been on a 4-day loser break-even streak. You said Roy's a better man. He's unfunded. I mean, honestly, 4-day lose/break-even streak isn't the worst though. Like, it's definitely not ideal, but I wouldn't say like. Honestly, I feel you though. You said your accounts are either 500 or 1K, 2K, so it's getting stressful. I mean, that's the name of the game. There's not much you can do about that, but you just gotta think like you just gotta think like what you can control is your input, and like all you gotta do is focus on taking setups that you believe in work over time, right? Why does that say 2 out of 3? Is one of these things not working? Oh, I'm not even live on Kick right now. Interesting. I gotta reconnect my Kick access. Yeah, honestly, lately I've been trading eval pretty conservatively. Like, I feel like I used to shit on people who took time to trade evals, respectfully. And like, dude, I'm like one of those people now though. You said I start thinking, okay, under 50%, I do this, I risk. I mean, I feel like the thing is though, when you start lowering your risk in drawdown, I'd be trying to answer 2 questions at once in my head. But essentially, if you lower your risk as you go in drawdown, once you actually get those winning trades, you're not like allowing your winning win rate to play out. So like, imagine if I take loss, then I de-risk, and then I win. It's like my win is not overtaking my losses, so you're messing up your winning statistic, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, I'm not saying you should never de-risk. Like, I know certain people where like, let's say if they're in drawdown, like they'll de-risk, and the second they're above buffer, they risk a little heavier. I mean, like maybe that's okay, but yeah, you just don't. Because I hate, dude. Like seriously though, if you're lowering your risk on a losing streak, there's gonna come a day where you take loss. Then you take a win, you lower your risk, and it's like. And I just think too, like when I get a funded account, I think, okay, if I risk 400 per trade, if I take 5 losses back to back, I blow the 50K. And at that point, I just accept it, right? Like I'm not going to adjust my risk tolerance. I'm not going to go out of the plan. It's just, if I lose 5 trades, I tried my best and I can't do it. Like that's it. Here, wait, I gotta remind my AI. What happened today? Today is Wednesday, June 17th. I took one trade on the Nasdaq. I was targeting the new week opening gap. Essentially, we took highs inside of a 15-minute gap. There was an SMT inside of there. I took a delivery off of there. I took off 50% at 2 to 1, aka the pre-market lows. I trailed my stop loss aggressively on the remaining contracts. I got stopped out at 2 to 1, so I pretty much secured 2 to 1. I'm able to take a payout for my Tradeify Select daily payout accounts. I'm up almost $300 above the buffer on all 3 of these accounts. So it's going to be like a little over a $250 payout times 3 accounts. Fuck, I'm stupid. I told my AI in the wrong place. I'll just copy and paste it. That's better, okay. You see, I'll show you my P&L calendar. Did you send it in the Discord? I wonder how many people are here. YouTube's trying to tell me there's 0 people. So I'm gonna send the Discord now. That's what's up, bro. I'm not gonna bug out though. I don't know why. I like remember there was one day that YouTube told me, said, all right, 10-minute bounce. I'm ready for some lunch and over trading over here. I did improve my balances, so I'll take it and move on. That's what's up, Roy. I'm happy for you. Have a good rest of your day. I always appreciate you stopping by, bro. There we go. Oh, I gotta take a picture. My thumbnail. Yeah, see you later, bro. What kind of face should I make? Yo, low key, should I try to flex my shirt in the thumbnail? Low key? Here, I'll be back in like 5 milliseconds. God, I'm so cooked. You said do the flex shirt? What? I mean, this is the shirt I'm showing off as the women want me prop firms for me because I'm taking a payout. But I do have, are you thinking of I have another shirt. It says more gains in the stock market. And it's got like a graph of a stock going up and like a dumbbell or something like that. You said I took a trade. I'm up 260. I'm happy. That's what's up, Cypher. I'm happy for you, bro. Oh, yo, this is random. Oh, yo, Visa, you'd appreciate this. I fully spec'd out my dream car, though. I can probably pull it up. I have it pulled up on my laptop. I don't know why. I was like, I want to get all the specs down. So, low-key, I think I definitely want this blue. I think we talked about this yesterday on stream. And then, obviously, I still want that red interior. Honestly, I know this sounds crazy. I actually think I still want the M340i, even though like I know I talked about an M3 or an M4. No, this is actually an M340i. Only because I feel like it's more of like a practical, like, my memory is cooked. You said, did you check my P&L calendar? I did not. It's not a bad P&L calendar. I mean, what your biggest losing day is 250. Your biggest winning day is 1.1K. That's honestly a really good calendar, bro. It looks like you're closing losers early, which is ideal. Letting winners run. But yeah, it's an M340i. I honestly, though, I feel like the combination, because I was reading online that the M3s, like I was, even the, aside from the seats, I was reading online that like people are complaining the suspension's like really stiff and they just wish they had more of like a non-race car to like drive around with some days. Like they're saying it gets tiring in time. But they were saying like the M340i though, it's like a good like mix where it's like you could drive it as a daily, like, but it's also like you could also like whip it, you know what I mean? You said don't get the M3. I'm not gonna lie, in my head, I kind of expected all you guys to just be like, get an M3, pussy. Well, what you... And dude, I feel like people are always like, the only reason you got an M340i is because you couldn't afford an M3. You bro said get an M4 comp. Honestly though, I would agree. I feel like if you're gonna get an M3, I feel like just get the M4 comp, pay the extra money, but... To just get the M4. I mean, but the thing is, the price difference between like the M340i, I have it fully spec'd out. It's gonna be 76K. But if I get the M4 comp and I spec it out the way I want, because like I know just because you get an M4, you don't have to get the comp. But like, dude, if I'm getting an M4, I have to get xDrive. Especially, I live in New York and there's snow here. And then I feel like at that point, you might as well fucking get the xDrive comp. And like the competition's adding like an extra 10K, and then I have to add on like upcharges, like you know they have all the add-ons, and like they just get me on so many add-ons. It ends up being like 100K for an M4 comp, if you know what I mean. I guess you could say it's only an extra 30K, like 75 to like 105, let's say. But like, said don't worry, bro, you'll get it easily. Appreciate you, Vizid. I mean, yeah. I feel like just my mindset right now kind of tells me like the way my life kind of is right now. It's like 30K is a lot, but I mean, if I'm making like 50 a month, it's different. But I said M8, bro, shooting for the stars. You said try a self-challenge of alpha advanced accounts. Oh, dude, a pack of 5. Well, but the advanced accounts you can only trade 3 at once. But dude, those advanced accounts, I don't think I'm ready for those things yet, dude. You said me and Tim in 2028 cruising our whips will be a target. You'll be the M4. That's what's up, Vizit. I'm down, bro. Me too, bro. Yo, speaking of manifesting, so I know you guys might think I'm crazy. Dude, I feel like yesterday, I genuinely never felt manifestation like being so true in my life. Like, I know I sound cringy, but like, dude, yesterday, when I, so it started, remember I was talking about Uber, and then Uber literally pulls up my stream as soon as I mention his name. And I'm like, oh, whatever. We were just talking about manifestation before he came, right? But I'm like, whatever, that's a coincidence. Then I'm talking to I know you guys are gonna say I'm cooked, but I'm talking to my AI assistant about, I want to lock in with like more manifestation stuff. Like I feel like I don't visualize what my ideal future is enough. And then I'm thinking about one person. I'm not gonna I mean, I'm not gonna mention who it was, but I'm thinking about one person, and I swear on my life that as I think, oh, that person hasn't texted me. Like my MacBook, I get notifications from my iPhone on there. The person texted me the second I think about her. And I'm like, dude, why every time I think about someone, they just smack appear in front of my life? I don't know. I just feel like it was too many. I think there was some other circumstance yesterday too where I thought about something and it just appeared in front of my face. He said, pack it up, bro, AI. I mean, I know you think I'm cooked with my love of AI, but I do have a personal AI assistant I spent 2 months building. I talk to it daily. We actually have weekly meetings. Bro's like, he's cooked. Did we get another member in the Discord? Oh, no, it's just someone who figured out how to get verified. Oh. He said, "Don't worry, bro. I'm secretly proud of you, but I can't let it slide, so these kids won't be doing it." I mean, yeah, honestly though, this actually might be a weird stance on AI, but honestly, I would be so down if we could age restrict AI, because I feel like if you're a kid and you're relying on AI too much, like you're not learning how to use your brain. Like I'm 26. Like I've gone through college without well, I didn't graduate college. I couldn't even graduate college. I dropped out actually. I went through high school without AI. Okay. Like I had to do all this stuff, use my own brain power. I had to think. Like I've had experience. I can clock out now and let AI do the work for me. But like, your brain's gonna be mush if you grow up and let AI think for you. That's my opinion. You know the expression, if you don't use it, you lose it? Can you modify those prompts to factor in? This is my second payout from Tradeify, not my first. And this is also going to be a payout on 3 separate accounts. So it's like, I'm getting 3 payouts, but it's my second time requesting. Yo, it is hot. It is getting so hot. I think the temperature is going up where I live. Dude, why is someone texting me? Yo, this is how you know they got the wrong number. Someone texts me and they go, "Hi, I reached out because your resume was recently shared with us through recruiting agencies. I want to let you might be a good job opportunity." Dude, I don't know who you think you're talking to. I did not apply for a job, okay? You have the wrong number. Don't hit my line talking about a job. Bro, I got way too into that. Bro said abort mission. Nah, Vice doesn't have my number. I really do not be giving out my number to people on social media. There's like one person that I thought there's like 1 or 2 people that gave my number, and then after I'm like, why'd I do that? Can you also adjust the trade recap title, description, and like VOD title, description, etc.? Oh, it's a bot, dude. So we just got our 500th member in the Discord, but they created their Discord account because I get notifications for this. He created his Discord account 2 minutes and 29 seconds ago. And like the thing is, if you just made your Discord and you join my server, the chance of you being a bot is like through the roof. But you see how it says 500 to join? Yeah. Oh wait, Vizit, is that? Did you make a second Discord to make me hit 500? You said I had the support. I appreciate you, bro. You know, see, I'm on that moderation wave. See, okay, yeah. You notice though, see, I knew you made your Discord account 2 minutes and 29 seconds ago. I'm so used to banning people that are like new accounts. You said, bro, if you didn't say that, I would never tell. I wanted to see you hit that. Well, I appreciate that, bro. You said congratulations on the 500th bot member. Appreciate you, chatting. Yo, low key though, I gotta flex that in my story. You said, don't worry, I'll have different personality with this account. Oh, interesting. Bro, are you sure you're not a girl? Bro's got different personalities. Yo, I appreciate you guys. I think we have 14 likes on the stream, and I haven't even been doing a good job of reminding you guys to like this stream. You guys are fucking goated. And I hit 15 likes yesterday in the stream. I low-key be hitting like new numbers of likes on the stream. You said anything but call me a girl, bro. Bro's like, don't go that far. Bro's like, don't insult me like that. You said I actually support people that make... You know, I'll have you know, I made $5 from my discount code this morning. So someone bought an account at Tradeify. I made $5 this morning, dude. He said, I mean, you're just fucking around. Dude, that if you think that's hating, you should see an average TikTok chat. Trade recap, image, thumbnail prompt. That really is, bro. Says women can't live with them, can't live without them. That really is such like an old man joke. Like you'll see like some dude in his 60s, like ha ha, and I'm sitting there like ha ha. Dude, I get so many old man jokes like working at my job, dude, and I have to sit there and like laugh and act like they're actually funny because like I guess that's a part of customer service. God, I have to actually clock in for a job later today. Oh my god. You said, bro, you look so happy today, bro. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm in a good mood today, honestly. Low-key, I had a rough start to today, to be completely honest. You said, bro, better be happy than hitting stop loss than to clock in. Oh my god, yeah, that's the worst, dude. Oh my god, I like blow a funded account and I gotta clock in. I'm like, I want to be here forever. You said anyone using CFDs stay away from 5%ers? Interesting. Good to know. Dude, 5%ers have been so good too. It's sad to hear, honestly. They're like up there with FTML. Dude, I recommend 5%ers when people ask me about CFD firms. Well, I don't really be recommending CFD firms, but... Said blowing your account in public. Oh my god. I've never done that. I don't think, but I probably have, honestly, but I always love though, like I've like blown funded accounts, like my parents will like knock on my door to say something to me and they're like, oh, I have a question, and in my head I'm like, you said wait Tim before I leave, what's the news for tomorrow? To my recollection, it's a known. Is it a known as Thursday? I'm pulling up the calendar right now. So there's orange folder news at 8:30, like the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index and unemployment claims, but it's orange folder, not red folder. You said they asked you to wait 8 more days? Dude, 8 more days is a little excessive. Like, why the fuck are you waiting 8 days? Damn, it's been. Yeah, dude, 14 days is crazy. Respectfully, like, I understand why you trade CFD prop firms. Like, they have their own advantages, but I feel like, respectfully, this right here is why, like, I'm so locked in with futures, dude. Like, futures prop firms don't typically do this. Oh, it's so hot in my room. He's. You said, why are y'all half-assing me? I mean, I just thought you understood my bad. I mean, he's been waiting 14 days for a payout. He said, I just traded for swings. 90% of my trading's in futures. Oh, okay. That's valid. I'm not doing a giveaway though, sorry. Whatever, I'm just gonna take these 2 fucking thumbnails that I gave me. You said, bro, I will trade CFD prop firms and futures to make more. I'm honestly just wrapping up. I want to post the recap and get the VOD fixed up. I'm probably honestly going to hop off in a minute or two. Gotta start getting ready for my job. Hurts me to say. Oh, I still gotta put hashtags in this one. Said, how many hours do you work a day? It's usually, I mean, I work between like 5 and 6 hours Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I work like 6 hours Saturday. I know it definitely. I mean, I know it definitely could be worse. I mean, I prefer it this way, but I also don't get a break. So well, the bank I work at, it actually used to close at 7 a long time ago, but they changed the hours, so now it closes. It's 6 o'clock, like Thursday and Friday, and some other days it's like 5:30. So if I get there at like 12:30 though, and then I work like 5 hours, like 5.5 hours, we close at 6. I feel like people always assume though, they're like, you work at a bank, how are you trading AM session? Like, I understand why you're asking, but like, I just have a goated schedule. I got to include the Women Want Me prop firms fear me. It used a weird Tradeify logo, but I don't give a fuck. I posted the trade recap video. I think the VOD should be... Yeah, cool. The VOD's all ready. You said he's just a cashier at a bank? I don't even know what you mean by that. Are you saying my job's easy? I mean, I do get to sit in the air conditioning on my ass. That's one advantage of my job. But then people yell at me, so I don't know. And then I get all sensitive and cry myself to sleep. I mean, yeah. I deal with people all day. I mean, no, it's not. Dude, people can be annoying. You said, but I work as a construction worker. I mean, I feel like that's like... Yeah, because I feel like when people tell me, though, like they're a construction worker, they're like working in like whatever, I'm like, oh, dude, I sit in my ass in air conditioning. Like, what, like, you know what I mean? Can't complain too hard. Said, ever work 25 hours with no lunch break? I mean, I think you might... I'm not saying you didn't work 25 hours, but you definitely ate something, I feel like, but... The longest shift I've worked... I think I've worked a 13-hour shift at a restaurant, and they gave me, like... Did I get 2 breaks or 1? I don't even remember. I want to say I got 2 breaks. What time is it? Damn, you worked 18 hours? That's crazy. You must have felt so, like, worn down after that. You said, bro, add this song as low-key chill. I mean, I did make a playlist of songs that I think are like not ass I've been using. Bro said feels like we're on a date now. It's called Silver Feather. I'll take a picture of it. It's already in my like chill, like the playlist I'm using, but you said I own construction business, but I'm hardly in the AC. I need to visit sites in extreme heat. Yeah, dude, I hate the heat. I'm such a bitch about the heat. I'm such a bitch about temperatures, honestly. I complain when it's too cold. I complain when it's too hot. I just complain. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get off and start getting ready for my job and go start my day, unfortunately. You said we see the... Oh, yeah. I mean, I always do that on purpose. Got my haircut. Yes, I always be feeling myself when I get a haircut. But yeah, I should probably wrap up here. I feel like I'm just bullshitting. Appreciate you guys, did. But, oh, someone else used my discount code Tradeify. Ooh. Appreciate you, whoever that was. There's no shot they're here right now. They're probably blowing that account. Bro said now go get some bitches. Let's be realistic here. Have a good rest of your day, Visa. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. So I do appreciate every single one of you guys stopping by, hanging out with me, trading with me. Oh, Alpha Futures is still doing 25% off all accounts. Well, I'm saying for me, I'm saying it's unrealistic. I'd get some bitches. I'm not saying you wouldn't get some bitches. I'm saying I wouldn't get some bitches. You said that was not in the wind. But oh, Alpha Futures 25% off. Join the free Discord if you're not there already. We just hit... You said payout? Dude, my memory's cooked. Oh, you said they'll blow the account anyway. Oh, yeah, dude, I did so. Well, I'm not saying that any of you guys here bought the account, but sometimes I see someone buy a bunch of accounts and I'm like, oh, that poor soul. They're probably not going to pass. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't pry on people's downfall. Especially people using my code. I don't know. But, Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. So if you guys are new here though, I do live trade every single week, 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. I will not be live this coming Friday because of the bank holiday, Juneteenth, but I will be live again Thursday and obviously next week, Monday to Friday. So definitely pull up again. Have a good rest of your day, Vised. But I do appreciate every single one of you guys stopping by, hanging out with me, trading with me. I hope every single one of you has an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.